Hey guys, it's the first day of Femara. So I'm going to kind of go over things because there's a bunch of new subscribers since the last time we had any kind of fertility stuff going on. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome and I don't ovulate to what would be a quality of ovulation that could end up in pregnancy. I guess they're just weak ovulations. Also, my eggs don't mature like they're supposed to. So that is what we have been dealing with. I've had it since I was 15. When I was 15, they didn't tell me it would cause infertility or heart disease or a high risk for reproductive cancer. All they did was say, here's birth control. Take this. I didn't find out actually that it caused infertility. I always kind of my whole life worried about it. But I never knew for sure until we started trying to conceive. We've been trying to conceive over 3 years now. Oh gosh, like 3 years and 4 or 5 months at this point. I could be wrong. And we did, in the first year of trying to conceive, I did ovulate. One good egg, good enough, I guess, but not good enough to sustain a pregnancy. I miscarried. It was early on. It sucks to miscarry at any point, but there are two things I'm grateful for. One, that we never got to see a heartbeat because that would have made it worse. And two, I'm grateful that it happened in the first year. And I know that might sound confusing, but if I got pregnant at this point and I miscarried, it would be a lot more traumatic after everything we've gone through, if that makes sense. So anyway, I had HSG, had all the tests done. I started with my OBGYN. I've done 5 rounds of Clomid now. Femara, 2 IUIs. They were back-to-back IUIs. And my friend sent me this Femara. I also tried like natural progesterone cream. I've tried a lot of stuff. And me saying this, I'm just going to put out there, I don't really need advice, or I don't want to sound rude, but like a lot of people that have never dealt with infertility will say things like, oh, you just need to get drunk, or oh, you need to stop trying and relax. And I literally have a medical condition causing this, so please refrain from those comments. I understand they come with the best of intentions, but they are really frustrating when you have infertility, especially if you have like endometriosis or, PCOS. Anyway, so that's kind of like a small recap of our journey so far. With my IUI, I had Femara, which is the drug I'm going to start taking today. And I had 2 eggs. One was big enough at my last ultrasound, and the other one they said probably would have grown to be big enough, but it just didn't work. But it's kind of with like fertility drugs and IUI, if you're a perfectly healthy couple who ovulates every single month, it can take up to a year. So really, when you're getting fertility treatments or IUIs or stuff like that, especially if you have a condition like I do, you're really only getting the same opportunity that people with normal fertility experience every month, if that makes sense. So I have this. I'm just going to take it because I'm tired of holding on to it. And I'm not tired of holding on to it. I'm just like, I keep holding on to it, scared to take it. But now that we've made the decision we've made to just like focus on our health for the next year before going back to the fertility doctor, I'm at the point where I'm like, oh, I'll just take it and see what happens. If I get pregnant, amazing. If not, I'm okay with that because this is where we're at. We've made decisions to focus on our health. So anyway, today is cycle day 5, and I am going to take the Femara 5 to 9, cycle day 5 to 9. And I'm going to temp just so I know when I ovulate, so I can use progesterone cream after ovulation. So that's kind of the plan. That's what's going on fertility-wise. Another thing that's going on today is when Justin gets home, we're going to go buy paint for the laundry room. Friday, I get my new appliance, my new washer and dryer. Tonight, I did my last load of clothes yesterday, so right now I'm doing like a bleach cleaning cycle of the washing machine. We are not going to sell it because it does pull clothes into the agitator and puts holes in it. but we're going to leave it in our garage so that when we sell the home, we'll be like, if you don't have a washer and dryer, this comes with the house, because the dryer works fine. It's like, this comes with the house. I mean, the dryer is not perfect, but it works. The washing machine works. You just have to be careful with your clothes and put them in bags. So we're going to disclose that. We're going to be like, if you guys don't have anything, this will work. Because a lot of times when people buy houses, they don't have money to buy shit for the house right off the bat. So we're going to include it in the house. Disclose about it, of course. And so the people that come and deliver our new stuff are going to put it in the garage for us Friday. But tonight we're going to pull it out, and I'm going to paint in there the color that I'm going to paint the whole house. Because once I start painting the whole house, I don't want to pull the new washer and dryer out once people put it in, if that makes sense. So we're going to go buy the paint tonight, and tomorrow I'm going to paint the laundry room. And I organized and cleaned it during spring cleaning, but I'm going to like probably reorganize it because, you know, fresh coat of paint makes you want to redo things. But so right now I'm working on pulling stuff out, things like that. And that's what I've got going on now. Hey guys, so I have a subscriber named Nancy that I have like talked to a lot, and I've come to think of her as like a friend. And a few months ago, she lost one of her sons, and she just sent me a message today that she lost another son. I can't even begin to imagine the pain and like how horrible it must be to go through that. I can't even imagine. My heart is so broken for her and her family. So I'm going to ask you guys if you could please say a prayer for my friend Nancy and her family right now. They need a lot of love and comfort. And could you also, if you're not like a spiritual person per se, just send positive thoughts and, you know, vibes to her. I know, like, there's different levels of losing people in your life, and I feel like the hardest one that you could ever lose would be a child. Please, please, please say a prayer for her and her family, that they just find some kind of comfort during this time. And I'm going to call my church now and have them added to the prayers. So please, if you guys could just do that for me, that would mean so much. Like I said, I can't even imagine what she's going through. She is one tough lady. To have lost one son already and now two, I think she's probably got to be the strongest person I know. But there's no words. So all I can do is ask you guys to please, if you're spiritual, say a prayer for her and her family. Thanks.
What are you taking?
Femara. I can't pronounce its generic name. Femara.
How many is this now?
5 rounds of Clomid, 2 rounds of Femara. 7 rounds, plus taking progesterone and whatever is in the trigger shot. It was the last round of medication for a long time. Yeah. So. We're in Home Depot getting paint and other supplies. And Justin is going to build, well, not now, but he's gonna build me a countertop to go on top of this stuff. So we're gonna go look at wood too. But yeah. Okay, so we moved our old washers out, and yeah, gonna paint this tomorrow and get it all ready for the new stuff. Anyway guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.